Hi everyone, Thomas here and welcome back to part 38 of my City Living LP here on The Sims 4. So, as you can see, Aaron is in our apartment here in Vincent's apartment, and a few things have actually happened since the last episode. So you may remember, if you didn't see the last episode, we actually found out that Aaron has a form of a heart disease. I don't really know what the name is for it, but he does actually have a heart disease, and you know, it's going to be a really big game changer for him. And you may remember a little while ago he did have this drinking problem, which he tried to kind of, well, it went a little bit too far. So Vincent went ahead and helped him with that by, you know, making sure they go to the gym every week. But, you know, that kind of slipped. So now Vincent kind of feels responsible for, you know, Aaron developing this illness. So it's kind of been getting worse since the last episode. And as you can see, he hasn't really been taking very good care of himself. He has his long hair back because he just hasn't really been, you know, looking after himself, like I said. And he has put on a ton of weight as well. So what actually happened was last night, he came over to Vincent's apartment pretty late and, you know, he asked him if it would be okay if I kind of, well, he kind of just went over for a bit of advice, but he kind of was trying to get the idea if it would be alright to move in, because he was kind of, you know, he kind of knew that Vincent might not be too happy with that, so he kind of just tried to kind of put the message across in other words, and it worked. So Vincent has actually got Aaron to move in here. I'm not too sure how long Aaron is going to be here, but probably just until he's better or something. So they spent the night here last night, and Aaron has a bed over here because they don't actually have any space. So Vincent, you know, he has a good trait. He likes looking after for people, which just kind of contradicts everything that he does with all those things that happened with the murders and stuff. But anyway, so, you know, it's kind of a difficult situation for him because he kind of wants for Aaron to get better, and he knows that him being here might help that. Sorry, my voice, oh my god. And he thinks that might be a good thing, but it's going to get in the way of him as well. So it's kind of a difficult situation, but at the same time, oh my god, my voice again, sorry. If he works hard with this, he might be able to get him out quicker than possible. That sounds really bad, doesn't it? Anyway, so in today's part, what we're going to go ahead and do is maybe go out to do a bit of fitness, maybe go for a jog at Semi Meadows, because as you can see, he isn't really feeling very good. He's been slacking a bit on terms of his fitness regime, so I think that'd be a great idea. And we'll always go to the gym, so I think it'd be nice to kind of switch it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead over there. Penny has just woken up as well. She's fine, and she's just going to be looking after Matt today. You know, Penny doesn't really have a lot of friends either because of everything that happens. You know, just having to look after the toddler all the time, so she never really has that many friends. So I'm hoping that maybe at some point we'll be able to kind of get her some more friends, because it's kind of a little bit unfortunate, and she is an ambitious sim, and she doesn't have a job anymore because she actually lost her job. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get that back at some point as well. Okay, so we're here at Semi Meadows, and I'm not really too sure what we could maybe do. Definitely stay away from the drinking tent over there. I don't know what we could. I think we can't actually do going on a jog as a group, can we? I don't think we can, but we can just go ahead and get them to do it separately. So let's go ahead and do the let's see where it is. More choices. Go jogging. I'm going to get him to do that as well. So they're not going to be perfectly in the same place running, but it's kind of just to get them out of the house and you know, go ahead and do that. So let's get them to go ahead and do a bit of running today. I believe there are actually some food carts over here as well, which I never really come to. So we could maybe come over here if we want to for a bit of food afterwards. That might be nice. And yeah, so there's also one of these little things here. I don't think, no, there's no festivals. I think these tell you if there's a festival, but there's none of those in town today. Oh my god, I've never been up to this place before. I've never been to this side of the park. I never knew there was this thing here before. Oh, I don't know if there's anything to do here. I don't know what this is. Oh, just a memorial thing. Is there any, like, harvestables here or anything? I'm just thinking for my Ultimate Plant Sim Challenge. I mean, by the time you see this video, my Plant Sim Challenge might have ended, but I'm pre-recording a little bit because I actually have, well, I'll try to explain this quickly because it normally takes me a long time, but I have exams this month of June coming up, so I'm trying to pre-record as much as I can so I don't have to worry about recording when I've got exams coming up. So you may actually, I don't know when this is going up, but I'm currently recording this on the 1st of June, so you may be seeing this some point during June. Like I said, I'm not really too sure when, but I'm just getting my head myself on some videos, just, you know, just to make sure I have like a backlog of things to upload in case I don't get time to record during when I have exams. So what else could we maybe do? I think maybe come over here and do a bit of fishing to get, oh my god, she has no clothes on. Oh my god, a CC glitch. Oh my god, this always happens. I'm just going to get it out the way in case I need to take a screenshot, so she doesn't really get in the way of that. And then let's go ahead and get them to come over here and go fishing together, and they can do that for a bit, and then maybe to finish off we could go over to the food carts, since it might be around lunchtime by the time we get to that point. And then after that I might get Aaron to head over to the bar, or maybe, well, to the bar but not get a drink. I think he knows now that that, you know, doing this thing with drinking is going to really not do him good, and I feel like with him now being with Vincent, it's kind of going to get that message across, and he knows now not to do it. And if he does, then, you know, that oh my god, is that Eliza Pancakes? Is she dead? Oh no, it's not. Is that Anaya? Not this person, is it? The one that we had a relationship with? No, because there's actually another Anaya as one of the townies that came with Sick Living. Oh my god, that scared me for a bit there. Anyway, so yeah, so now that, you know, Aaron's living with Vincent, if he actually ends up going drinking or something, then I think that, you know, Vincent's going to notice. So he kind of can't get away from that now. But one thing that he can do is go to the bar, but he can just go over for, like, a social side of it and maybe try to meet someone, because he has 0 friends and, you know, he's just very lonely. He only has Vincent. So I think that would be a really nice idea for him to do. Not with Vincent, because, like I said, he's his only person. So it'd be good to kind of get him to branch out a little bit and try new things. And I think that would be a great idea. So we can go ahead and do that a little bit later. I'm just going to get a few screenshots of them here, doing a bit of fishing together. It's good that they're spending time with each other, because, you know, even though that this is his only person that he has in terms of family members, they don't really see each other that often, really, unless it's something bad. That's kind of everything that's happened recently, is when they see each other, something bad's happening. So I'm hoping that, you know, now that they're doing this is kind of good, and just to spend proper time with each other. Is that a vampire? I think it is. Please don't say she's going to come and bite us. Is this a vampire, or is she just really tired? Oh, she just has like one of those sloppy walk styles. Oh my god, I thought it was a vampire, because she has that in her hand, and from a distance it looked like she was doing that like vampire claw thing. Anyway, moving on. So I'm going to get them to finish up here, and I think it might be a nice idea. Wait, who does she want to... He wants to give it apartment key. Alright, I thought he wanted to give apartment key to this person who I have never heard of. Anyway, so I'm going to get them to come over to the food carts now, because it is like around lunchtime, and see what we could get. So let's just go ahead and get them to come over here together. So there is these... How many is open? There's 3 open, sorry. I don't know which one. Maybe this one. Is this like a Chinese place or something, or Japanese? I think that's Japanese writing, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get them to order some food. They can't do this as a group anyway, so we're going to have to just go ahead and do that. Sweet and sour eggplant. I think that sounds a little bit more healthy, and that'll kind of be better for them since they've just been on a run. Maybe we'll get Vincent the egg rolls, which is maybe a little bit more on the healthy side as well, but a little bit more not as healthy. But especially for Aaron, we're going to make sure that he eats right. And yeah, so I'm going to get them to go ahead and do this and just sit down and talk with each other for a little bit and see how they're getting on, and talk about the next steps in terms of what they could do in terms of kind of getting Aaron's health back on track. And yeah, so let's get them to go ahead and do this. Aaron has taken him time to come over. I don't know why he's taking this long. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god. But he's nearly there. There we go. So I'm going to get him to get that. All the tables are for single people, so we can't actually sit down with each other. And all the tables are taken as well. So I don't know where we're supposed to sit. Oh my god. Anyway, so I'm just going to get him to come over here. They probably end up going to have to stand and eat it. Or, oh, there's one seat there. I don't know where he's going to sit though. So I'm just going to get him to come over and stand by him or something, and then yeah, so he's having a bit of trouble with the chopsticks here. It looks like he's just acquired that. Oh no, it's our skill. Chopstick skill. Oh my god, a chopstick skill. Wow, I'm a total mess today on. So I'm going to get him to come over here and just talk for a little bit. He's probably going to have to stand, but that's alright. And then later on we'll go ahead and actually get Aaron to head over to the bar. So like I said, not for a drink, we'll have to be careful with that, but you know, we'll have a little look once we get there. Okay, so we're here at the bar in, is this the, yeah, it's the Fashion District. I couldn't think for a second there. So I'm going to get him to come over here. So I'm going to have to be careful that he doesn't go near the alcohol, and this is probably going to be a very bad idea, him coming to a bar when he has this problem, but it's going to be okay, because I know that Vincent has kind of reassured him not to kind of like go down that route, and he's kind of aware now how serious this is, and I feel like, you know, Vincent trusts him enough to not go to, you know, doing that sort of thing. So I don't know, is it root beer float alcoholic? I don't think it is. No, I'll just get a cream cola then. Hopefully those aren't alcoholic. So let's go ahead and get him to order one of those. It doesn't look like there's many people here since it is kind of early on in the afternoon. So maybe somebody will come through later. So I think it would be a good idea for him to meet some new people, because like I said, he doesn't know anybody else apart from, what's his name again? Oh my god, how am I forgetting the name of my own sim? Vincent. Oh my god. So I think that'd be a great idea to do. Do I recognise this person? They have no hair, but I think I know this person. Is it Myra? I think it is. No, it's not. Anyway, moving on. So that's just a person who was from earlier on the LP. This person, who's this? Could we maybe introduce ourselves to? Makai, it looks like, I think her name is. But could maybe go ahead and introduce herself to that if we want to, or maybe, I guess, might as well. She's coming up to the boss, so I think that'd be great. Just as a friend, or maybe to progress into a romantic relationship, I don't know, but, you know, just somebody new to have a relationship with, it would be great. So, we're going to get him to go ahead and do that. I think he's still waiting for his drink, or a cancel or something, because it doesn't look like it's coming now. So let's just go ahead and reorder that again. And let's go ahead and order a drink, and we'll get that cream cola once again. Hopefully we didn't have to pay for it the other time, I didn't notice. So let's go ahead and get him to have that, or maybe this was it right there. Oh no, that was somebody else's. So somebody else. This person looks like they're leaving, but I think that but did we introduce ourselves to him? To her even? If we did, then that's alright. I can't even. Oh my god. Can I just stop moving, please? Wait, where have they gone? Have they just vanished? I think they have. Oh my god. So I didn't see if we actually met her or not. Anyway, so everybody's just left the bar. Wow, really. So for some reason he's not making this drink. I don't know what's happening. So I think that was kind of a failed attempt there. Maybe it's a sign for us not to stick around the bar. Maybe we should head off into looking for something else. Is this one of the Caliente sisters? I think it is. Yeah, it's Dina. Maybe we could go ahead and actually introduce herself to her. So I've actually done a makeover of the Caliente sisters a little while ago actually. So if you want to go ahead and check that out, make sure you do. But this isn't actually a makeover of her. It was in a different game save than that. Oh my god, really? He went to the toilet and then he didn't even go, really? Oh my god. So let's get him to go ahead and do that again. Over here is the men's toilet and get him to use it. And then we'll go ahead and introduce ourselves to Dina, just for somebody to talk to as well. So here's another townie. This one's from Get Together, isn't it? What's her name again? Oh, I didn't know that was her name. I thought it was something else. Anyway, so let's go ahead and introduce herself to Dina as well. I'll get him to finish up in the toilet first in case it cancels that interaction as well. There's my timer going, so I'll continue that off in just a minute. So let's go ahead. Oh, the Human Hijinks Festival's in town. Well, the timers went off now, so I think that's a good idea to go ahead and end this episode here. So I'm going to go and maybe introduce myself a little bit more to Dina here. I'm not too sure what she's going to think of us. As you can see, our hygiene is low, and our health at the minute just isn't a good place. So I don't think Dina is going to be very impressed here, but we could maybe go ahead and just talk for a little bit, just to get to know her, and just see if she's going to be a good person for us to be friends with, or even more. I'm not really too sure. So I'm going to leave that there, and in the next episode we'll continue off and see. Oh, she's actually romantic soon. That actually might be good then. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, like I said, and we'll go ahead and see how their relationship goes after that with them too. Because as you can see, she seems to be motivating him a little bit as well. They seem to be talking, so that's kind of a good sign. So that's it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think the next step is for Aaron in his health, and what you think the next thing is. Oh my god, I literally cannot speak today. What is wrong with me? And let me know what you think the next step for this LP is going to be. If you have any other ideas, make sure you leave them all down below in the comment section. Make sure you leave this video with a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!